guys, I'm Aussie Villa and welcome to episode 110 of Raise the Holte, our bid for world domination with Aston Villa. And today, two huge games away to Manchester United, who are third in the league, and then the first leg of our Champions League quarter-final against Arsenal at Villa Park. Now, they knocked us out of the Champions League at this stage. I think it was 2 seasons ago, wasn't it? So it's a big, big test for us, that one. Now, since last episode where we did lose, unfortunately, to Manchester City, we've had 2 games and 2 good results. First up, it was Leicester away from home this one, and it was a really, really good performance, to be honest. You can see we dominated the game. The lad got a double. Rashid got a goal as well. Happy days, everybody did relatively well in that one. And then we went and played Huddersfield, and this was a strong performance, to be fair. And Brian Carlos was absolute class in this game. His finishing was just superb. Almeida got us goal. A minute later, Carlos added a second. Then AR got a third before Carlos wrapped up the scoring for us again. Just a good performance. You can see they didn't particularly play well. John Joe Shelby goal had a decent game for them. He was pulling the strings, but otherwise it was a good performance. And again, Almeida playing well. He's very, very hot and cold. He's either brilliant or he's quite poor. Casey Beck had a good game coming in at left back for us. Nick Roberts played this one as well. So a few of the kids, or the guys named after you, got a game. And it was, as I said, really, really good performance, albeit at home against one of the weaker teams in the league. Now, this is how the league table shapes up after that. And you can see we are top. We're a point ahead of Manchester City. We're 6 points ahead of Manchester United. So that being the case, I mean, I think this is more of a do not lose, but there is only 6 games to go. So I really want to try and stay ahead of Manchester City if we can, because we want things in our own hands, basically, at this point of the year, because we can't be sure that they are going to drop more points. So if we're going to do a three-peat, this is an absolutely huge episode. Now, one thing I did just want to touch on, because I forgot to do it last episode, I did mention 2 episodes ago about maybe Chambers' time coming to an end at the club. And if you remember, and Gary mentioned this in the comments, that we were sort of in a little bit of an issue with squad registration places. We're actually in an okay place now. We have we can register 1 more foreign player. Now with Messi retiring, you can see for next year, that's actually going to be 2 more foreign players. So we could sell Chambers and get rid of him, and that would be fine. We've already effectively replaced him, bringing in Thor, sort of as that 3rd, 4th choice centre-back. So we're in a much better spot now than we were with foreign players. And we do, as I said, we have a lot of the youngsters coming through aren't going to take up foreign player slots either. So yeah, we're fine with that now, which is good that we've sort of redressed that situation. Now let's go and have a look at what we're expecting from Manchester United here. They are the favourites for this game, which is fair enough given that they're the home team, I would say. They're a cautious, direct team. They're a Mourinho team still. We've played Mourinho teams before. We know what to expect. Oh, they just got away with that against Wolves, didn't they? Look at that. Yeah, I mean, we know what to expect from them, and we're doing the tactic I've tended to use now against Mourinho teams is just try and out Mourinho. So Gaz Mosley goes in goal. It's Nepo, Rodrigo, Forster, and Fiorini as a back 4. It's Tonali, it's Hendry, and it's Leroy in midfield. It's Nick Roberts and Marin. It's Messi making his return from injury up top. We are, as you can see, we're resting a few players ahead of the Arsenal game for this one. Yeah, so it's a bit of a balancing act. Hopefully, we've balanced correctly. Very, very defensive from Mourinho. He always does this against us. Just goes even more defensive than otherwise he would do. There is, of course, a Goals of the Month at the end of this episode as well. So do make sure you stick around after the Arsenal game for that. Go out there and prove a point. Let's go a calm. We've been on a good late run lately. Go out there and impress me. Then some passionate. We have faith. That gets a bit of a reaction like that. Well done, boys. Fire up. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, there's always a risk playing Messi in a team that's looking to counter-attack. But like I say, when I've done this in the past, I've sort of quick mind over quick feet for Messi. In that deep-lying forward role, hopefully he'll be able to sort of spray the ball around and look to get out our wingers getting forward on the break, just over the bar from Asensio there. So that's kind of the thought. And like I say, it is a little bit of a do not lose. City is playing at the same time against Leicester, I think it was. Now, they actually dropped points to Burnley. I think it was Burnley. So, they're not imperious themselves right now. So that's good. I've just hit Get Creative as that highlight started. Can we get this away, please? Oh, from a corner, it's Leon Bailey. Why are we conceding from set pieces? Not from a corner, it's from a set piece, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's really frustrating. It's the worst way to concede to a Mourinho team. And do we now? Here we go. We come straight back. Can we pull that goal amazingly back? That would be incredible if we could. Otherwise, do we need to come off of counter attack now? Given that they have the lead, we'll wait and see how this game develops here. Here goes Hendry. Good ball out there for Fiorini. Can he find someone at the back post? It's ricocheted out. Hendry's going to pick that up though. 18 minutes gone, so still a long way to go in this one. In for Tonali. He finds Leroy. Leroy spreads it over for Fiorini, headed down for Nick Roberts. What can Roberts do? What can he do? He finds Hendry. Hendry loses out to Asensio, and now we're in trouble. Oh, now we're in trouble. Why has this come straight back? Don't do it to me, boys. Don't do it to me. Win the ball there, Forster. Win the ball. He's gone too far. We've given up 2 goals in a minute. What is going on? We need to go attacking now. We need to... Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong. We need to demand more. I don't want to see that again. And yeah, this is trouble. This is serious trouble. I do not like. Give it a get creative again. It's not working, is it? This whatever we're doing here isn't working. Let's exploit the flank. Let's not exploit the flanks. I don't want to counter press. Let's try and win the ball back. Nepo's having a poor game, which makes me think, how many of those goals is he at fault for? He's looking anxious as well. Let's show some passion coming into the break, but this is looking a poor result for us so far. Can we turn this around? A set piece and a counter-attacking goal within 30 seconds of each other, and it could leave our season in tatters here. Yeah, the one thing I'm going to be aggressive. The one thing I am a little bit, I don't know what the word is. We're short at right wing. Rashid is amazing, and I'm trying to give game time to Nick Roberts and Paul Walker where I can, but they're just not at the quality we need for games like this. I mean, they're not bad players, but we need world class players, and they're just not. So I am tempted. We need to change something here because it's not working. What can we do? We have to change formation, don't we? Do we take off? Who's playing badly in midfield? Tonali. Yeah, it's Hendry that's sort of playing the worst. So we might make that switch. Enrique comes on for Hendry. Carlos comes on for Messi. Let's play him as a shadow striker. We need to be attacking. The problem, I mean, what we don't want to be is on the end of a hiding here, but I don't really see around it at this point. We'll most well counter press. It's so... almost swore there. It's so disappointing to have conceded the goals in the manner that we've conceded them. I do wonder the pre-game team talk is. I mean, something's not gone right here because we've never ever got started here, have we? We've played poorly. If we can get one back, you never know. But it doesn't. We haven't been in the game, have we? Have we even had a highlight? I certainly don't think so. Chong's walked it in, and Gaz makes a big save. The sooner Mourinho retires or dies or quits or gets fired or something, the better. I really dislike him in this game. Leroy hacks that clear. That's a bit of a nothing. Are we going to get to that? We do. Can we hit them on the break here? No, we cannot. Come on, Marin. Good ball in, is it? It's there. It's towards goal. It's just over. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Alright, I'm wondering if Nepo's just not playing well. We'll bring Dali on. I don't necessarily think it's going to be the difference between anything happening, but you never know. We'll try it and see what happens. It's another corner for them. Back post, away. It's not the best header, to be honest. We've just put them in a decent position. That's well won, though. Pedro Enrique hacks it clear, but there's no one there. He just couldn't quite find. I'm assuming that's Brian Carlos up there. Or it might be Marin, actually. They've gone back over. Can we win that, please? Bring it down. Fiorini's just headed it straight back to them. We've got absolutely zero composure here. Chong cuts inside, shoots, and it's over the bar. Alright, is there anything in this game? Get creative, boys. Come on. We're looking nervous. We're looking anxious. We're playing like a team that doesn't know what they're doing. It's been a poor performance all around, this one. This is really, really disappointing. I haven't seen a score come through from the other game yet, so you never know. Maybe we've got away with it here if Leicester can hold City. You know, you never know. But, yeah, I mean, even if we score from this highlight, the game's done. It's the final highlight. Just a minute of madness, wasn't it? Just 1 minute of madness, and it's cost us... Yeah, cost us a point that could have been absolutely huge. Like I say, maybe Leicester's done us a favour. It does bring Manchester United back into the title race, as even in a best case scenario. What have we got here? It's nothing. So does that mean it's been a tie? Or they haven't kicked off yet? Maybe they haven't kicked off yet. Yeah, just a disappointing all-round performance, that one. I can only be not happy. So there we go. Manchester United ease to victory. Mourinho can go do himself. And yeah, not happy with that. Guys, wait right there. We will be back for Arsenal in the Champions League. Okay, welcome back. Now, Leicester City, they did beat Manchester City, did us a massive favour there. So we do still have the lead, 5 games to go. It's definitely a title race though, and even Chelsea only 6 points back would probably still give themselves a chance. If we look at our run-in, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. We have Swansea, who are 19th. Stoke away, who are 7th, which will be tricky. West Ham at home, who are 17th. Liverpool away, 8th, would be tricky as well. And then Blackburn at home. So it's not the worst run-in, but there's, I mean, especially away from home against Liverpool and Stoke, there's a couple of banana skins there for us. So if we're good enough, we should be able to do it. It is just a matter of if we are good enough or not. Now, let's turn our attentions to the Champions League. Hopefully we won't have to play Manchester United again unless we have to play them in the Champions League, which I hate playing them. I hate it so much. It makes me want to not play Football Manager. That's how much I hate it. Anyway, look at this. The record is dead even between us. Now, we are the favourites, given that we are at home. It's an Unai Emery team still. They're a standard balanced team. Now, we need to remember they do have this Rapid and Reeks up front, so we need to be wary of him. But, I mean, they lost against Derby last time out. We can see their heat map there, look all over the place defensively. Very Arsenal, isn't it? Passing and key passes there. You can see early balls for that Enrique's guy. But this is the team we're going for. It's pretty much as strong as we can go, assuming everybody plays well. So it's Gaz in goal. It is Nepo, it's Rodrigo, it's Forster and Kostic as a back four. Leroy and Silla in midfield. Rashid, Almeida and Rodrigo in behind the lab. Come on, boys, come on. So we are matching up man for man. I was thinking about the Manchester United game, and I do wonder, calling it a better performance than last time. Yeah, let's go with that. I do expect it better. We were really poor, weren't we? And I do wonder the intelligence of playing Messi first game back from injury. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, isn't it? But maybe we needed to give him a few games to get his match sharpness back. He was out for a long time, and he is an old man now. So in my head, it worked going into the game, but not so much actually in practice, was it? Now, hopefully, that wasn't the last time we hear the Champions League anthem here at Villa Park this year. That would be an absolute disaster. Come on, boys, come on. Can we put a bit of pressure on them here? Bit of pressure. Oh, I thought for a second. Oh, it is a loose pass. Rodrigo's there. Can he do something wonderful? Rodrigo, he finds Rashid. Back for Silla. Silla out for Kostic. This is nice. It's in. It's Rodrigo! Oh, 1-0. 5 minutes in. 17th goal of the season for Rodrigo. And that is what we needed. That lifts the doom and gloom over the Manchester United game, doesn't it? That was much, much better. Look at this. Nicely done. Alpha Silla. Stunning ball out there for Kostic in space. And Rodrigo, look at that. Keeper, not a chance. Put the header back where it came from. Excellent, excellent stuff. 1-0. Now, if we can just keep a clean sheet, and we've come straight back. I did tell them to concentrate. So let's hope they've done that. And this isn't going... because away goals too, isn't it? It's away goals. They've pinged one. It's going to reach its target. Pulisic is there. Oh, we've cleared it. Almeida's got to get to this. Come on, can we double our lead? Dare we dream? Dare we dream? Almeida, he looks for Rodrigo, Rashid! Oh, yeah! Rashid! 19th goal of the year for him. What a season he's having. And it's 6 minutes gone, and we're 2-0 up. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. We'll tell him to concentrate again, but Almeida, is he going to have a good day? If he has a good day, we will have a good day. It's a good save first up, a little bit of luck perhaps. It just came straight back to Rashid, and he makes no mistakes with the second attempt. Alright, this is more like it, boys. Alright, now concentrate here, please. I did say concentrate. Let's 2-0's a wonderful score, but if they get an away goal, suddenly it's not quite so comfortable, is it? Rodrigo goes early there for Rodrigo. Rodrigo to Rodrigo. Over for Rashid. Too many R's. Here we go. Rashid! Oh, good save. Rashid is looking like the Ballon d'Or winner this season. He is absolutely just amazing on his form this year. Rashid picks it up. Speak of the devil. What can he do? It's Silla. Oh, he's just lost out there, and that is the end of that highlight. It's a weird one now, isn't it? I'd take a full-time whistle. I'd take a 2-0 lead back to Arsenal. That would do me just nicely. But if they get a goal, it's not good. Oh, it's past the post. Come on, boys. Let's try and demand more here. Try and keep them focused. Keep them firing it forward. It's on the borderline of a praise, isn't it? We are doing quite well. Leroy's having a bit of a quiet game there in the deep line playmaker role. Here we go. Kostic, not the best throw. Quite a poor throw, actually. Here's Leroy. He's rolled it off. It's back to Leroy. I think, are we stuffing around here? Oh, Nepo! Offside! Oh, I'd like to see that again. I think Rodrigo should have shot the first chance he had. He had time and space, and Nepo... Oh, referee. It's dead even, is it not? Where's VAR on that one? It was dead even. It wasn't. Anyway, it's not been given, so we can't. There's no point crying about it. We'll give him some praise. Will I live to regret that? But we're doing okay here. The only highlights we've really seen them have so far have been from set pieces and corners, isn't it? Now, is this going to be a different thing here? It's a good header from Forster. We've looked to go early there, and it's not the best pass, to be honest. You can see he's looking for Rashid. It's a heavy back pass, but this is going to be a long highlight, and it's going to start making me nervous here unless we win this ball back. They've gone early, looking for Enrique. It's a poor ball. Rodrigo heads it down. Nepo can't quite get there. Oh, this is making me nervous now. This is really, really making me nervous. Can we win that? No, we can't. Come on, boys. Keep your shape. Keep your shape. Please don't concede a goal. We don't want to concede an away goal. Come on. They've shot. It's Mosley's there. It's easy in the end. I'm going to say a comfortable save. Just taps it around the post. This is where we've looked okay so far, but corners are... they're not lotteries, but you always feel like they are in Football Manager, don't you? Wasn't the best corner that they've done, but they do still have the ball, and they do still have players forward. And can we win that? No, we can't. Pulisic twisting and turning. Can we win that? No, we can't. Oh, this is becoming, again, a long, old highlight. They turn. Oh, no, they've got two chances, and it's past the post. They've got two chances, because there's that one guy that we tried to sign. He went to Arsenal. I think that's this guy, but they've got another one now. All right, just before the break, it would be a wonderful time to score. It would be a cracking time to score. Nepo crosses it in. It's Lab. It's headed away. Are we going to get to that? We are. Forster's there. He's got lots of time. Getting down to close him down now. Ball for Silla. What's he going to do? For Leroy. Back for Silla. Look for Leroy. There he goes. He finds him. Almeida. What's he going to do? Rolls one in for the Lab. The Lab for Rodrigo. Oh, they've got so much movement in their third, don't we? We're looking good here. Silla for Rashid. Rashid turns into space. Rashid goes himself. Rashid just past the post. I'm wondering if we stop getting our fullbacks so far forward. They're looking anxious. They're looking nervous. It's the old stick or twist, isn't it? And given that it's away goals matter here, I think we might just put them back to support. It's got to be an assertive, don't get complacent, doesn't it? Because we're doing okay here, but it's only half time. It's only half time, and again, it's the away goal, isn't it? We could win this game 2-1 and actually not be in the best position. So we've got to bear that in mind as well. Let's tell Leroy that he hasn't been the best. I really wish he would have taken that shot on when he had it, that sort of first time, the one where Nepo was ended up being offside. I really think he had a good opportunity to shoot there. But it's done now, so we won't cry about it. A bit of a whimper, but I won't cry about it. Alright, so we'll sit the fullbacks onto support. Not really sitting them, they're still getting forward, and we've lost Rodrigo. Hopefully that's not serious. We do have Marin on the bench, so that is fine. What we don't have is super deep depth on the wings, to be honest. Given sort of the run of fixtures coming up a little bit as well. Yeah, I mean, Scully is kind of our third choice guy out there, I think. We could look to play Nepo that further forward. But yeah, it's one thing we don't have is amazing depth in wide areas this season. So hopefully that Rodrigo injury isn't too serious. Have we got any idea of what it is? This is a defensive throw in for them. Can we nick this high up the field? It has been a bit of a quiet second half, and I would take a quiet second half if we can keep it at 2-0, but what we don't want is a sucker punch here. That's what we don't want. Enrique, whatever that name is saying, Hendricks, I guess. Pulisic turns, goes, Mosley, it just falls on it. It's easy in the end for him. Throws it out. Is this highlight going to continue? Rodrigo, it's not the best ball. It's a horrible pass, actually. It's not what's needed, Rodrigo. And it comes straight back. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, it's a good tackle. Mosley, first time, second time. What a block by Nepo. That could be so important in getting us through this tie. What a block from Nepo. All right, here we go again. They're coming for us, aren't they? They're definitely pushing on here. Do we need to change something? Are we changing something after the horse has bolted here? I wonder if we look to put in a DM perhaps. Everton. Oh, it's a good block again. We're desperate though. We're desperate. That's over the bar. I wonder if we just close up the lines. Just make it a little bit more difficult for them. We're just starting to see signs that they're coming for us here. I'm tempted with a DM. You know what we might do? Leroy's he's not had a good day. Let's bring Tonelli on for him. We've just bought Marin on, so we won't do that. The other thing I'm tempted to do is put a D. You know, I might even. Oh, wait for this highlight. I might even do it. We can bring on Enrique to play up top as a deep lying forward. Here's a chance. Here, Kostic, it's a poor header. It's a poor header, and we've got men upfield. They've spread it. Everton's there. We're getting men back. Nepo is really, really quick. Can he stop the cross? It's a horrible cross. Good pressure from Nepo in the end there. If he hadn't got back, that would have been much, much easier for them to play that in. Let's give it a concentrate. Maybe it should have been a tighten up. We'll just leave it. We'll leave it for now. What we will do is we will be more disciplined and we'll just lower this tempo down a little bit as well. Come on, boys. Let's keep this clean sheet, please. Let's keep this clean sheet. Here we go. This is the proper highlight. There's still time. Almeida. I was going to take him off, wasn't I? Rodrigo! Oh, Rodrigo Rashid. That's so unlucky. What a shot. It's off the crossbar, and this is 30 seconds. There might still be time. Can we win that? We can with Almeida. I tell you what, Almeida he looks back today, doesn't he? This is the Almeida that we fell in love with 2 seasons ago. Come on, boys. Get the block in. 15 seconds to go. There is still time for a heartbreaking goal. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we get a win? Oh, it's there. It's wide. It's Rodrigo. It's bouncing around. Kostic hacks it into touch for the Arsenal line out. That should be it, though, now. That should be it. That is, assuming that the referee blows it up, that is a really, really good win. 2-0, no away goals. Kostic has been on fire. Almeida is back. I thought he played better than that. Rashid's on fire. The big question here, though, is that Rodrigo injury, isn't it? What do we say? Well done, boys. Well done. Because, like I say, Rodrigo, we don't have much depth out wide, and he does cover a striker as well. It's only 2-3 weeks. We can deal with that. Yeah, we can deal. It's out of the second leg. But we can deal with that. We can play. We'll make sure Marin's fit for that. We might play Scully against Swansea. But that's all very doable. Guys, that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell if you want to upload new episodes. If you want to know when I upload new episodes. We will be back next time. It's going to be Arsenal away. And then we'll do Stoke, I think. Swansea at home should be a no-brainer. Stoke is a banana skin away to 7th in the league. So that's all for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. And here are our goals of the month for March. Take care.